Are you considering studying at a university in the United States? Many people find studying in the United States too expensive. However, the quality of education in the United States and the career opportunities are definitely worth the heavy investment. Preparing for college admission involves three distinct stages. First, the academic preparation, second, the financial preparation, and finally, the application process. You can only achieve the highest return on your investment with careful academic and financial planning. Without careful planning, you may end up with a mediocre education with no career prospects and fall into a debt trap. In the worst case, some people may end up in a hung state, whereas staying in their home country would have been a steady and satisfying transition to adulthood. Let us examine certain crucial aspects in each of these stages. Let's start with academic planning. Academic planning begins well before you enter high school. You should aim to get into a good college by securing the best academics and extracurricular activities. The most significant components of your resume are academic rigor and GPA. Academic rigor involves taking challenging courses that align with your intended major. A higher GPA increases the chances of your applications being successful. High schools offering international curriculum can be expensive, and the cost can vary depending on your location. The next component of academic planning is standardized tests, such as SAT, ACT, IELTS, or TOEFL. The standardized test scores are important as they are a common baseline for college admission decisions. Some colleges won't consider applications that are below a certain threshold. Coaching for standardized tests can be expensive, upwards of $1,000. However, students with exceptional aptitudes can excel in these tests through consistent study and use of online resources. The next important component is your extracurricular activities and achievements. Colleges look for signs of originality in extracurricular activities and achievements. These characteristics indicate how a student will perform in non-academic settings. It is imperative to put a significant amount of time towards generating quality outcomes that will result in a noteworthy application. Sports, academic, theatrical, and cultural clubs, national and international competitions, internships, and part-time jobs are all common extracurricular activities. You can use the Gear Up Rookie app to find the most appropriate activity for strengthening your college application. Extracurricular activities can be expensive and time-consuming, so choose wisely. Now let's look at the financial planning. Financial planning involves knowing how much it costs to go to college and raising money. These costs are divided into two groups: strategic and tactical costs. Strategic costs are the result of your decision to pursue either a bachelor's or master's degree, college and its location, and your intended major. The tuition fee is the largest component of strategic costs. The average tuition fee for international students is $40,000 per year, and this is up to 75% of your total cost. Career prospects and the cost of tuition must be balanced. Higher tuition for a top-ranked program can improve your outcomes, such as a high-paying job with visa sponsorship. It is possible that settling for slightly lower-cost options will result in no outcome, wasting time and money. The cost of tuition can be reduced by scholarship and aid. International students aren't usually offered many scholarships, but there are some that are available. Good grades and relevant extracurricular activities could make you eligible for whatever limited opportunities are available. Also, having good extracurriculars improves chances of landing in competitive financial aid opportunities. Regardless of your financial situation, you should focus on academic planning, as financial options can vary significantly. Now let's look at the tactical costs. You have a lot of control over tactical costs by choosing where and how you are going to live during your studies. The major components of living expenses are A. Accommodation, B. Travel, food and clothing, and C. Social expenses. Accommodation is by far the most significant tactical expense, which could run up to $1,500 per month. Food, travel, and clothing expenses depend on your personal situation and can cost up to $600 a month. Social expenses will also vary by situation, but being frugal isn't always an option, as networking is essential for success. Lastly, the miscellaneous expenses include parental visits, visits back home that are within your control, and sicknesses that are beyond your control. Most students bridge the gap between tuition and finances by taking loans and supporting living expenses through part-time employment. Now let's review the application phase. The application phase can be lengthy. Students can shortlist, safe, match, and reach colleges to get a true understanding of the academic and financial picture. It is possible to obtain valuable recommendations from influential individuals whom you have interacted with during your extracurriculars. It's important to write your own essay and show your originality. The application costs are $100 per college, and you may have to apply to 5 to 6 colleges. Some colleges may ask for credential validation, which will cost an extra $300. The visa fees, the last component of your preparation, could easily run into $500. This concludes a brief overview of the important activities during your college application process to colleges based in the United States. You can find more resources for your college prep at gearuprookie.com. Now a final word from Guru. Last decade was an easy run for everyone due to the booming economy, which also translated into opportunities for international students. However, going forward, clear understanding of academic ranking and financial will be necessary to realize return on the investment.